everyone, my name is Akia. Today I'll be discussing detecting and mitigation SLIs attacks on web servers at the tip of still the denial of service attack that can cripple servers without overwhelming them with traffic. I'm excited to walk through what I've learned and implemented so far. Introduction. Let's start with a quick introduction. A Slowloris attack is a form of denial of service or DOS attack that targets web servers by opening connections and keeping them open for as long as possible. The goal is to exhaust server resources not by sending massive traffic but by holding many connections open and idle. This method is particularly dangerous because it's stealthy and difficult to detect, and it can severely impact server performance and availability, especially if no proper defense mechanisms are in place. In this project, the main goal was to detect and mitigate Slowloris attacks on web servers. First, detection, looking for signs of unusual connection patterns or suspicious behavior. And second, mitigation, implementing techniques that reduce the risk and impact of these attacks. This included both configuration tricks and the use of tools and proxies. Attack mechanism. So how does a Slowloris attack usually work? Instead of bombarding the server, the attacker sends partial HTTP requests, then delays sending the rest. The web server, trying to be polite, keep the connection open, waiting for the full request to arrive. Detection technique. To detect Slowloris attacks, several techniques can be used. First is traffic analysis, monitoring for a connection that lasts much longer than normal. Second, timeout analysis, flagging connection that don't complete quickly. Mitigation technique. For mitigation, we explored a few strategies. With committing to restrict the number of connections from a single IP, adjusting the configuration so idle connections don't hang too long, using reverse proxies like NICs to filter and observe malicious traffic before it reaches the main server. And finally, deploying intrusion detection system, which can alert administrators about suspicious behavior. Like any defense strategy, there are challenges. False positives may mock real users who have slow connections. Some technique like heavy logging can increase server load. Also, attackers can evolve, they may mimic normal behavior or randomize traffic patterns to evade detection, making it harder to keep it up. I conducted a thorough review of how Slowloris works. I set up test environments and ran simulations to analyze detection method. I also implemented basic mitigation like rate limiting and timeouts. The results are promising. Detection strategy could flag simulated attacks. Alright, so head over to next steps. Looking forward, I plan to enhance detection with machine learning, which could improve accuracy and reduce false positives. I will also work on optimizing timeouts and integrating reverse proxies more effectively. Finally, I aim to run more real-world simulation with varied traffic to further validate the effectiveness of these techniques. Conclusion. Pose a serious threat due to their stealthy and resource draining nature. Through proper detection mitigation, servers can be protected from these disruptions. So these are the differences. So yes, if you have any queries, then feel free to ask me. Thank you.